Okay, so Rob, you've got your Lightboard set up now, and you're ready to start making some videos.
Yep.
So, do you want some top tips?
That'd be awesome.
Okay.
I know I did have a little bit of a foray a couple of years ago,
Yep.
and ended up just taking some PowerPoints and doing voiceovers on top, and ended up coming back and going, it was just me being in the classroom with lots of filler and me repeating, and just the videos were long, and they just ended up not being what I wanted.
That's a great tip. Keep it short. So, did you want to do some writing on that stuff? One thing though is just avoid writing over your face if you can help it. Okay, so have a think. So, we probably should swap sides, because because I'm left-handed. I like to write here and be on this side to ensure that I'm not actually writing over my face. So keep it short. Now, what does short look like? It depends on the age of the students. Year 9 students, I like to think, probably about 5 minutes. Year 12 students can probably tolerate up to 10 minutes. But
10 or 12?
Yeah, 10 or 12 minutes is fine, yeah. If you find you're repeating yourself though, you don't need to do that, because the students can pause it and rewind it. You know, it's these magic buttons that really allow the differentiation. Pause, rewind, and then of course, watch it again.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't need to be repeating yourself.
I think that's the big thing that, my first mistake was that I was doing what I would normally do in a classroom, which was to repeat and to have different ways of explaining things to try and make sure every kid is understanding it, and I've hit the kids enough times for them to understand it.
And so what you need to think about your video is one way you're hitting them.
Yeah.
Because you're still going to hit them again in the classroom 2 or 3 other times.
Yeah.
So don't feel you have to do 3 or 4 different ways just in that video. Okay, so another thing we've mentioned before is avoid writing over your face. So try not to write on your face. Plan a spot, either this side or that side, where you can ensure that you're looking at the camera and you don't have writing on your face like that, because that's actually really quite distracting. So you notice how nobody spoke when you were writing that, and the reason for that is in post-production we can actually speed up that section, and you don't want to speed it up while you're talking, because we're either going to miss what you're saying or you're going to sound like a chipmunk.
Yep.
And so that's one of the ways you can condense the length of the videos, just by speeding it up.
That.
Kids like that as well.
Yep.
So I think another way to keep it short is to have a plan. Okay. Like, for example, you can see here, I've got some plans, a plan on a page for what the way I sort of plan a video.
Yep.
I actually like to do diagrams on videos. I think that they kind of work nicely, and in fact sometimes I might actually draw the diagram. If I'm doing something complex like the Krebs cycle or something, I might draw the diagram before I shoot the video, and when I'm talking the video I'm just filling in.
So you do it with a black white?
No, I'd draw it with the fluoro pens. So the students will see that right from the start. But then I'll be building
it in as
just
you
to
go.
cut down the time.
Yep.
And like, if you want to do drawing, but you're not a fast drawer, do it beforehand, or you can always cut it out. It's better than trying to rush it and make it a mess of it. I like drawing. I like building the lesson, and because you mentioned about the PowerPoint before, the pictures are already there.
Yeah.
So when you're drawing it or when you're building your lesson, this is very authentic, just like you would on a board. Some other tips: change the colour of your pen as well. Okay, so
here we go.
What you'll notice though is that these 2-colour pens don't really look that different.
No.
So the green, and the green, the yellow, and the orange aren't really that different. The pink and blue are a nice contrast.
Okay.
Look, we might just also talk about, I guess, about distractions. You can hear that squeaking of the pen. I don't know what you can do about that. You can try different brands of pen, but I think these are the best. These are the Expo Neon.
Yeah.
They seem to be the best.
I guess if you're speeding it up anyway, that squeak is going to
that's true.
That squeak anyway.
You absolutely can, because what you do is you drop the audio down to 0 when you're speeding it up. But just be aware though that sometimes when I'm holding a whole heap of pens in my hand, I'm kind of you know, accidentally sort of bang them together, and you know that really gets picked up in the microphone. It's just distracting and unnecessary. Good. So that's some tips to get you started.
I like it.